I'm going to show you how to make calzones the easy way, and I'm starting out with some great sweet Italian sausage, and this is my absolute fave. Love this stuff. They actually make it at Festival, and it's some of the best bulk Italian sausage I've ever tasted. What I like about it is that it used to be when you were, had a recipe with Italian sausage, you had to, get the Italian sausage links and then take it out of the casings. Well, you don't have to do that anymore. Now you can just buy it in bulk. It comes in sweet, mild, or hot, so different flavors there, and you can just squeeze it right out of the package, and we're just going to brown it up. Now, calzones are like a stuffed pizza, so basically you use pizza dough and then you stuff them, and then you serve the sauce on the side for dipping. My kids really love calzones, and I think most kids do, so it's just something fun, and everybody can make their own calzones and stuff them with what they want, which is really fun. You can see this sausage, and it just smells so good when it's cooking. It's got so much flavor. Garlic and spices in here. Really, really yummy. I'm so excited when they came out with that. So you just kind of squeeze it out of the package. Because I love Italian sausage, and sometimes, it's just nice and convenient to not have to worry about splitting those casings open. Okay, now I'm going to make basically kind of a meat lover's calzone. So we've got sausage, we're using pepperoni, and of course we got to have some cheese in there. But again, sky's the limit to what you want to put in your calzone, from sliced mushrooms to green peppers, black olives. You could do, fresh spinach and artichoke hearts and kind of go that way on it. You can even set up like a calzone bar, and so everybody can, make their own calzones, and then you can just bake them off. I think that would be such a fun party. I think casual entertaining like that is a great way to go, where you get everybody in the kitchen, kind of put everything on the island, and it's really inexpensive, so that's a fun thing to do. Have a pizza party, have a calzone party. All right, we are using basically some store-bought pizza dough and a big cookie sheet for these calzones. We're going to actually make one big calzone, but you could certainly make mini ones too. And you basically could cut this into pieces and serve it that way. Because this is just a quick, easy, weeknight or weekend dinner fix. But as I said, you could do individual calzones as well, cutting the pizza dough into smaller portions. So it's up to you. We always fight over who gets to open the can in my house. So it makes that fun pop. Okay. I'm going to get back to my sausage here and get it going. Love, love, love pizza. Pizza is one of my all-time favorite things. My son, Riley, is like a pizza-holic. He could eat pizza, kid you not, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and he has and does. I think I told you guys the story of that time that we went on supposedly it was supposed to be a pizza vacation. We were going to go to Chicago, and we researched all these really great pizza restaurants. Of course, Chicago is known for their pizza, and they have all different types of pizza. So we got it all planned out, mapped out, that we were going to go visit different museums and all these different pizza places. And it was like I think it was a 4 or 5 day weekend, something like that we're going to be down there. So we get to pizza place number 1. We just arrive in town. It's like a Friday night, and having a great time, and Riley he's like, I'm not feeling good. He was coughing. He just didn't look right. Get him home to the hotel, and just, you can tell when somebody's just really sick, and it just came on that quickly. So middle of the night, make the drugstore run, downtown Chicago. Bob goes and gets thermometer and Tylenol and all that kind of good stuff, and it was just a rough night. Next morning, we thought, this is not looking good. Called our doctor. Anyway, cut short the pizza tour, came home, he had pneumonia. Yeah, it just came on that quick. So we have yet to complete our pizza tour of Chicago, but it's on our list of things to do because it just sounds like a really fun vacation. Or at least 4 or 5 days. There's so many things to do down there, all those great museums and all those great restaurants, and a lot of great pizza and calzones. So you see, I've just basically taken my dough and made it into one big triangle. And I'm just waiting for this Italian sausage to cook up, and we're just about there. It's not going to get, because it's got, you know, all sorts of seasonings in it, it's not going to be a real brown color. It's more of a reddish color. Okay, how's our calzone, the one that's in the oven, doing, Ann? Looking great? And by the way, as I mentioned, I love good pizza, and if you know of a good pizza place, you need to let me know about it. I love it when I get your suggestions, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It could just be a, you know, a local tavern or, you know, mom and pop spot. Later we're going to take you to a place, a little teeny place outside of Seymour that does gourmet flavored pizzas. They do all sorts of crazy different pizzas, even a Thai pizza. So like I say, I'm looking for those hole in the walls, those little joints. I love those kind of places, and I will go anywhere for really good food, especially good pizza. Okay, so we're going to get about half of the sausage down on just about half of this calzone. You don't want to put it on the whole thing because we're going to fold this over, so you'll see how this all works. So half of the Italian sausage there, just kind of spread it out. And I want to leave maybe about an inch so that I can kind of pinch this together. I'm just doing it, making this very, very simple. Like I say, you know, it's one of those deals where you get home from work, you want to throw a quick dinner together. So I'm, you know, keeping it real simple the way I'm going to shape this. All right, now I've got some pepperoni. My kids love pepperoni and sausage, so we're not going to do veggies on this one. And you just take the pepperoni slices. Kind of just on top. You got to see the dessert pizzas we're making today. They're so cute. Okay, now we're going to take some more of that sausage. And then, of course, we've got to have some cheese. So we've got some shredded mozzarella cheese. About a cup of that. All right, now what you do is you just fold over the dough and make one big rectangle. And you can, you know, have some fun with it. You can kind of braid it if you want, roll it. It's up to you how you want to do this. This is kind of what they do at the restaurants. All right, now I've got a little bit of melted butter, or you could do olive oil. We just want to give it a really nice, you know, kind of a shine, and give this pizza crust some great flavor too. Because we don't have any sauce in there, so it's going to be, you know, we want the crust to have nice flavor so that we can dip it in their marinara sauce. So just melting some butter. And I'm just going to brush that over the pizza dough. Preheat the oven to a good 375 or maybe even 400. You know, that's, I really think, the key to really great pizza crust is cranking that oven high, and then also you want to bake it on the top rack because that's where it's going to get the hottest. So brushing some of the butter, or you could do olive oil right over the top. Now we've got some grated Parmesan cheese, again, going to give that crust some nice flavor, going to make the top nice and brown. And then a little bit of just, this is just dried Italian seasoning, which is just a blend of dried parsley and oregano, basil. Right over the top. Okay, in this goes, again, into a really hot oven, a good 375, 400. And it's going to take a good 20 to 30 minutes to bake or more. It was a big calzone. Now, if you do the individual mini calzones, took that pizza dough and kind of portioned it off and did little rectangles or crescent-shaped calzones, they're going to bake quite a bit quicker because they're going to be a little smaller. But we're going to do one big one. In fact, Anne had some fun with this one, and we did a giant-shaped calzone that is just really going to be fun and wow everybody. And you can just slice it into pieces and then serve it with marinara sauce. Now that's a calzone. Move over, Chicago. That's mine. I'm not sure who I'm sharing with that. But again, you can just cut that in little pieces and you've got your marinara sauce right there. And ooh, yummy. Recipes on our website. You can also pick it up at any area Festival of Foods.